Hi, my name is Blake Smith and I'm here with Gainesville Lawnscaping, and we're here to help educate the greater Gainesville area on how to properly prune a crepe myrtle tree. The first thing I like to do when trimming a crepe myrtle is making sure I have the proper equipment. This entails handheld pruning shears such as this or loppers such as this. One thing you want to make sure with your tools is making sure they're sharp. If your tools aren't sharp, you're more prone to have diseases or fungus on the tree. One of the main reasons why you want to trim a crepe is making sure you have proper airflow, and you also can focus its growth where you want it. First thing I like to do is making sure I trim everything from about eye level down as much as I can with handheld pruning shears that are sharp. With doing so, you want to make sure that you don't have any branches that are rubbing against each other, and if you do, make sure you get those cut. Now that we've cut everything from about eye level and below, brings us to the next step. And this is probably the most important step and one of the main reasons why I'm making this video. I'm seeing all over town here in Gainesville what's considered crape murder. Crape murder is basically when you cut your crepe way too short and it causes extra stress on the crepe, and you're also taking away from the bushiness that you could be getting over time. You really should be cutting in about 6 to 12 inches from the last knot. This is what's considered a knot right here. So you want to come up about 6 to 12 inches, and the reason why we want to do that is because 2 new branches are going to be growing in below it. So then next year this 2 branch here is going to turn into 4 branches. And over time you'll then become thicker and thicker of a shrub, more flowers as well. Once you trim the top of the crepe, you should have a finished product that looks something similar to this. One thing to keep in mind when you are trimming is making sure that you're cutting the branches at an angle, so that way the water is able to run off. Otherwise you're more prone for diseases and funguses to occur. So just keep that in mind when you are trimming. Also, since this was the first time that this one was trimmed, since it was installed, there was actually still some rope that was attached to some of these branches for the support. We want to make sure we're taking off any of that as well. You don't want to have that stay on the tree any longer than about a year or so. Otherwise again, you're more prone to have a bark damage and diseases and funguses to occur. Again, this is Blake Smith, the General Manager here at Gainesville Lawnscaping. If you have any questions or concerns that you may want to address, please give us a call here and we'll be more than happy to help.